What if the greatest decision you ever make is not choosing the perfect career, buying the perfect house, or building the perfect business, but choosing the right mentor? One conversation can redirect a life. One piece of wisdom can prevent years of regret. One person's belief in you can awaken a confidence you never knew existed. History has quietly proven this truth over and over again. Behind many extraordinary people stood someone who saw greatness in them before they could see it themselves. A mentor doesn't simply teach you how to succeed. A mentor teaches you how to think, how to persevere, how to lead, how to recover from failure, and how to become someone capable of leaving the world better than you found it. One mentor can create an endless impact because wisdom never stops with the person who receives it. It multiplies through every life they eventually touch. I used to believe that success was something people figured out completely on their own. I admired self-made entrepreneurs, athletes, leaders, and visionaries, imagining they had climbed every mountain alone. Then I began studying their stories more closely. Almost every remarkable life had something in common. Somewhere along their journey was a teacher, coach, parent, pastor, manager, friend, or stranger who spoke words that permanently changed the direction of their lives. It wasn't always a famous mentor. Sometimes it was a school teacher who refused to let a student quit. Sometimes it was a coach who demanded discipline instead of excuses. Sometimes it was a grandparent who quietly modeled integrity every single day. Great mentors often appear without fanfare, yet their influence echoes for generations. The remarkable thing about a mentor is that they often see possibilities hidden beneath your insecurities. While you focus on your limitations, they notice your potential. While you obsess over your failures, they remind you of your strengths. While you prepare to surrender, they challenge you to take one more step. They don't simply tell you what you want to hear, they tell you what you need to hear. Real mentors care more about your growth than your comfort. They understand that encouragement without accountability creates weakness, while accountability without encouragement creates discouragement. Great mentors somehow master both. I remember a season in my own life when I doubted almost everything about myself. Every setback felt permanent. Every rejection felt personal. Every mistake became evidence that I wasn't good enough. Then someone asked me a question I had never considered before.
They didn't ask what had gone wrong. They didn't ask why I had failed. They simply asked, "What are you capable of if you stop letting fear make your decisions?"
That single question stayed with me long after the conversation ended. It forced me to think differently. It challenged me to imagine a version of myself I had never allowed myself to believe could exist. Looking back now, I realize they didn't change my life by giving me all the answers. They changed my life by asking the right question. That is what great mentors do. They don't create dependence. They create independence. They don't make your decisions for you. They teach you how to make better decisions yourself. One mentor can save you years of unnecessary pain. They can help you avoid mistakes they already made. They can shorten your learning curve. They can remind you that failure is often tuition, not defeat. They can encourage you when nobody applauds your effort and correct you when pride begins clouding your judgment. Their wisdom becomes a shortcut that experience alone might have taken decades to provide. But perhaps the greatest lesson a mentor ever teaches is not found in their advice. It is found in their example. People rarely remember every word a mentor speaks. They remember how that mentor lived. Did they keep their promises? Did they treat people with respect? Did they remain humble after success? Did they respond to failure with resilience? Did their private character match their public reputation? Those silent lessons often become the ones that shape us most deeply. Eventually, I discovered something unexpected. The goal of mentorship isn't simply to receive wisdom. The goal is to become someone worthy of passing wisdom forward. Every lesson you receive eventually becomes a lesson you can share. Every battle you survive becomes hope for someone still fighting theirs. Every mistake you learn from becomes protection for someone walking behind you. This is how one mentor creates endless impact. They influence one life. That life influences another. That person influences another generation. Like ripples spreading across a lake, the original act of investment continues reaching people the mentor may never meet. This realization changed the way I viewed every interaction. Every conversation became an opportunity. Every encouraging word became a seed. Every act of kindness became an investment. Because I finally understood that influence is rarely measured immediately. Some seeds take years to bloom. A mentor may never fully know the impact they had. The student they encouraged might someday become a teacher. The athlete they coached may inspire thousands. The entrepreneur they believed in may create opportunities for hundreds of families. The child they encouraged may someday become an extraordinary parent. That is the beauty of mentorship. Its greatest rewards are often invisible. If your faith is central to your life, perhaps the greatest example of mentorship is found in Jesus. He spent years intentionally investing in a small group of ordinary people, teaching them not merely through words, but through his life. His influence extended far beyond those initial conversations, because those disciples invested in others, who invested in others, generation after generation. The lesson is timeless. True leadership is measured not by how many followers you gather, but by how many leaders you develop. Today, I no longer ask only, who is mentoring me? I also ask, who is watching my example? Someone is always learning from the way we handle disappointment, celebrate success, treat strangers, forgive mistakes, and pursue purpose. Whether we realize it or not, we are constantly mentoring through our actions. One day my accomplishments will fade, my titles will disappear, my possessions will belong to someone else. But the encouragement I gave, the wisdom I shared, the integrity I lived, and the people I invested in can continue long after I'm gone. That is the true power of one mentor. Not simply changing one life, but creating an endless chain of transformed lives that stretches far beyond anything they could have imagined. So search for wisdom. Learn with humility. Ask questions. Receive correction. Grow with gratitude. Then when life has taught you its lessons, don't keep them to yourself. Become the mentor you once needed. Because one mentor can change a life. One changed life can transform a family. One transformed family can strengthen a community. One strengthened community can influence a generation. And one faithful decision to invest in another person can create an impact that never truly ends. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to the Digital Mentor 777 via YouTube.